everyone, it's Kezzie over here from KezziesCorner and welcome to my channel. If you're to my channel, hi, I'm Kezia and this is my corner. If you like what you see, I hope you can join me and my family. And if you don't want to miss a video of mine, then you can always press the bell button and notify you every single time I post a video. Today's video is going to be about some of the new products that we found in the milk chocolate bar from the Christmas range from Revolution. Specifically this palette, which is called the Chocoholic Palette, as well as some other things. And I also tested out a Milani foundation and concealer for the first time. So if you want to see what I thought of the products, then keep on watching. And if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, so let's begin. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dip into the palette. I've already primed my lids and did my brows, so those are done. But now we're just going to literally pop into this beautiful palette right here. And again, this is the Chocoholic palette. And these are all the shades that we have. As you can see, there's quite a bundle of shades. And I don't know what I'm going to do. So let's see, shall we? And I'm just going to take this yellow shade. Now, I don't really know the numbers, but I'm guessing that is number 13. Shade number 13, which is that yellow over there. And obviously, I'm going to see how this works because I don't know. And I'm also going to be taking their brush, their blending brush that they actually came. It came with the milk chocolate bar, basically. Yeah, it's like nothing's here. Hello? Anybody home? So yeah, we'll just pack this color on because I want it to be the first shade that we go for. So I'm just going to build it up. Okay, so now we're going to go with this pink shade, and this pink shade is shade number 8, and it's a pressed pigment, so this will stain, so hopefully it will be so annoying to take off. So that is shade number 8, and that's the one I'm going to be taking next. I'm going to tap it, and we're going to literally place it in the crease. It's not like what I had in mind, but let's just be patient, guys. To go back in with the yellow. Let me just see what happens when I mix it with the pink. They're very powdery as well, I'm noticing. It's doing anything, guys. But the shadow is really sheer. Okay, let me try using a darker pink because these shades are not working out for me, in my opinion. I'm going to be using the shade number 24, and 24 is a darker pink. I wasn't going to intend on using this one, but I have no choice. So I'm just going to use the shade. Okay, this shade is not as powdery as the other two. So yeah, maybe this is different. And I'm just going to build it on to where I have the other pink. Use a different brush. Let me just see if like a brush difference would have an effect. I don't know. Okay, this is clearly not working out. They're so powdery. Oh my goodness, I'm really disappointed. A mess. So I'm a bit disappointed with the palette. Basically, the shades that we used first, this one and this one, they literally don't do nothing. They literally blend away into nothing. And then this one as well, it's quite patchy in my opinion. Sort of, I have gaps in between where I blended this shadow out. So I'm a little bit disappointed. So I don't really know what to do. What I'm going to do is basically I had in mind a look, but I cannot do it because the shades blend into nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take this shade, which is up here. Yeah, shade number 20. I'm just going to take shade number 20 and I'm going to literally place it here. I don't even know if it's doing anything, honestly. Let me just blend that out. I am really disappointed with this palette. Like when they blend it out, when I did the video, when I actually showed you guys, I'm just gonna take it with my brush. Like there's no other way. When I showed you swatches in my other video, when I unboxed the milk chocolate bar, like it was swatching really nicely and I had no complaints. But like they swatched softly, they looked like they were pigmented. And when you apply them on the lid, it's a freaking different story. And they're really powdery. Like when I'm getting them off the pan, look, I don't know if you can see. It's this one right here. Like when you get them off the pan, they're so, you see, they're so powdery. Like this is the first big palette from Chocoholic Revolution, I believe. And I really had high hopes for it when I swatched it. But honestly, I'm just like looking at my eyeshadow and just looks terrible. Okay, so I'm going to just take a shimmer shade, honestly, and let's just finish the I'm so frustrated. I'm gonna take shade number 23, which is this one right here. So, which is that one right there. And I'm just going to use my finger for it. Really, it looks like a really pretty shade. And I've done a similar look to this, so please don't judge. I was supposed to be doing a different look to this, not something like this. But anyways, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do that purple shade because I think I can rock it. Okay, let's try. I'm going to take that purple shade and I'm just going to put it next to it. I mean, it's already ruined, so doesn't matter. Okay, I think that made it like much worse, obviously. So I'm gonna try and like pick up more of that like purple, like maroon shade to just blend it here. I think with like if I blend it in this, it would look okay. I don't know, this is just a thought of mine. My God, what have I done? Like this is the most terrible look I've ever created. So something like that. I know it's not the best, but we'll hide with some like eyeliner. We'll just put on some eyeliner and I think it would like be hidden. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye and I'll be right back. Using the XX Revolution Cloud Complexion Soft Touch Primer. Absolutely love this primer, so yes. So nice and refreshing and cooling on my skin, especially after being stressed out. I have been 24 minutes filming this video. I'm going to be using the Screen Queen foundation from Milani. It's a new foundation of mine, so I don't know if I got the right shade. I got it in shade 170 Golden Fair. Now it just needs to... Okay, let's see how this goes, because I don't know. I was excited to try this one out, but I feel like this is quite medium, like little coverage, because it's like barely covering my spots. So I think I'm going to put another pump in. Okay, yes, it's much better. Like so it's a buildable coverage, and I feel like it's quite good full coverage too. Well, not really full, but it's buildable. So I have this concealer, which I've never actually used. Is the Milani Concealer Perfect Concealer. I had bought this like a couple of months ago, I would say, and I never reached to use it, but I still have to open it. Hello, Nemo. How are you? So I'm just gonna use quite a bit to hide away everything because I think I need to. I actually really love the concealer and the foundation. I'm really impressed and I'm really, really happy that I bought this. So yeah, I think it's a really good foundation. So yeah, very impressed, very happy. Okay, so I'm going to go into my drawer, which I recently cleaned. I don't have any new products to use, but I'm just going to use this, which I haven't used in a long time. This is the Wycon Wet and Dry Foundation. Absolutely love this. And forgot I love this, but let's use it with my beauty blender first. So let's go back to our eyes before... Oh my god, when things don't work out, it just, you know, it frustrates me a lot. And I had high hopes for this palette. I'm so disappointed. Like, why did you disappoint me? Like I don't understand why. Okay, so basically we obviously have to put some eyeshadow underneath. So I'll just put, well, yes, I'll put this light one in my inner part of my waterline, and then I'll put this one, which we use in the outer corner, at my outer corner, sorry. So I'll just put this, I'll just put the dark one first in my outer part. So something just like that. Okay, I really like how that came actually. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that light pink. First I'm going to take it with this like very thin brush. And then I'm just going to use a very small teeny weeny brush. Well, first I'm going to actually use my highlight. And highlight, I'm going to use this shade over here because, well, it looks pretty, but I don't know if it's good. So that's the shade. I hate that they don't have names. I prefer when they have names. It's easier for me to tell you guys which one it is. But yes, what you gonna do? Okay, I don't know if it's like popping up, but I am applying like some bits on bobs. And I'm just going to also put some more of the pink in my inner corner because I feel like it's like just going away. And I'm just going to place that pink that we used in my outer waterline in my inner water. So I really actually love this shade. I think this actually is a beautiful shade. It's a pretty shade. Okay, so that is the eyes. I'm just going to also put some of that inner highlight as my brow bone highlight, if it lets me. As you can see, I have had quite a bit of a mess over here, but that's fine. So I was thinking that like some of the powder from here transferred onto here, which like messed up the shade, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to use this eyeliner from Revolution, obviously. BRB, you know, today, disaster. That is my only word for today. Disaster. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to curl my lashes and then I'll be using the Wispy Lash from Revolution. So now what we also received from the milk chocolate bar were these two. So this is a contour palette. The hot chocolate contour is this one right here. Very, very pretty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my brush for contouring, which I rarely use, guys, honestly. And I'm going to use, I think I'm just going to use this shade because I think the other shade is a little bit too dark for me. Dear Lord, even this one. Okay, so I'm just going to... What I do is I place those and then I kind of like going back in with my bronzing shade. Don't want to put too much. Pick up some and I place it on my forehead. I've done the contour and I actually really like it. I think that it blended in really nicely and it created a very nice contour. And now for highlight, this is the one I have. This is the Champagne Truffle, and again it comes like this. It's so cute. And these were the two shades that we got. I'm just going to use that one, obviously. So we just get that. Get a bit of this. And the highlight is very much there because it's quite bright. And then finally what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to wear my Friends Times Revolution Monica shade. Like this is what it's called, right? Monica. Perfect. It's a very girly look today, I'm realizing. Okay, I'm just going to spray on some of the chocolate milk from the I Heart Revolution. This, we got it also with the milk chocolate bar. Okay, so this is the look I created using the Chocoholic palette. Okay, so this is the palette. So basically, here is the look that I created with the Chocoholic palette, which is this palette right here. Just a little bit of my thoughts on this palette. So I feel like this shade and this shade did just nothing, basically. They disappeared. This shade was quite patchy. And this one wasn't as pigmented. They're very powdery as well. This, well, it's very chunky. However, this I really like how it applied, much better than this one for sure. And then I really like this one for my lower waterline, and then this one for my inner highlight is nice as well, but very sheer as well. So yeah, so the shades that I tried out weren't the best, but you know, when I had swatched them initially, I thought, oh my goodness, you know, this looks like a really good palette because they swatched really softly and like they were pigmented, but they didn't really like play to their swatches in my opinion, and I'm really disappointed. They're very, very powdery, so like there's lots of powder in the pan when you like, there's like a lot of kickback. Is it kickback that you call it? But yeah, I'm not very happy with this. Like, I'm really sad because, you know, the I Heart Revolution range never have come out with such a big palette before. So I was hoping for better things, you know? But oh well, like I love the bronzer and the highlights that we received in the milk chocolate bar. But apart from that, I don't think I really like the big palette in my opinion. Like, I will try it again and I'll like do a comment down below. I'll like try it out tomorrow again for like a everyday makeup look or something like that. But apart from that, I really didn't like it. I love the Milani Screen Queen foundation and the concealer. Absolutely love them, and those are the only new products I think that I have used in this video. And I actually like the setting spray as well. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, guys. I don't know if you know, if you noticed, but I'm a bit disappointed. But that was today's video, basically. That was a review, and this is what reviews are. I mean, sometimes I'm going to like the things and sometimes I'm not going to. So today I didn't like it. Very disappointed, but oh well. So yeah, that was today's video. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, then press subscribe. That's all from me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!